YouTube, what's good, bro? I'm on a great day today. Happy Thursday. Today is going to be, I don't know what today is, to be honest with you. I'm just in a great mood today. You know, I've been eating very well. I'm always eating well. But I've been really sick lately, and I think that was because of the lack of veggies. I'll be honest. There's one thing I did need to fix. I was eating protein, I was good eating whole foods, but their veggies were really mainly just spinach, and I think green peppers, which are really good. See, I'm still sick a little bit. Which are really the veggies that I've been utilizing for the past few, I think, months. So now we're just switching it back up, going back to like broccoli, just more variety in my veggies, more like more carrots. Damn, you see what I mean? More carrots and stuff like that. But overall, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling really energized today. I'm feeling a lot better than I was in the last few days. Yesterday was probably the worst day. I was coughing all day, and then when I went to the gym, I did legs, bro. I cannot stop coughing. It was actually pretty scary. Like, I remember after, like, my last exercise, I was, like, coughing uncontrollably for, like, 2 minutes straight, which is pretty crazy. But, yeah, overall, feeling good today. We're about to hit it today. Today, we're going to deadlift, and then we're going to do chest. I know chest and deadlift doesn't really add up, but that's because I haven't done chest this week, and I want to be able to actually do chest this week, as well as I've been going to this new gym, Retro Fitness, which is actually, like, my first ever gym, and they opened it back up. It's been closed for like 6 years. And now they finally opened back up under new management. It's brand new. It looks clean, looks beautiful. And I'm going to take full advantage of that because it's close. But also it's a gym where I can go in and do the things that I need to without feeling like, there's the people on top of me. And I think I might switch to that gym, to be honest with you, instead of the one I usually go to. Because the one I usually go to, it's nice and all, but it's just too many people. And sometimes when I get equipment, I don't get it. And it does have a lot of variety when it comes to the machines. But it's just, I like to come in and go out with my workouts. I like to come in, take action, and just be done. You know what I mean? But overall, yeah, that's just my opinion about it. Because I don't like the gym when it's stupid crowded. I like when it's crowded, but not stupid crowded. But yeah, what is he doing? Look at this man. I told him to come inside. He didn't want to. And now look at him. I told him to come inside. He didn't want to. And now he wants to come inside. You was eating leaves and you didn't want to. Now you want to come inside. Like, ain't that crazy? That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Now he wants to come in. Now he's gonna stay there for at least the next 5 minutes. He needs to learn his lesson. Like, literally, bro. And he's young. Like, he has to learn to, like, when I say come in, come in. When I say go out, go out. Well, go out, he usually wants to do that by himself. But when I say come in, like, bro, come on, step it up. And he was just eating leaves, and he knows how I feel when he eats leaves. Look at him. He's just right at the door. Now he's walking around. Cute little buddy. I'll let him in 1 minute. Give him a few. He just needs to learn the lesson. But yeah, man, we're about to go finish the day. We got some work to do. We're about to go live. And once we go live, we're going to hit the gym. We're going to hit it hard. We're going to crush it today. Let's go. Catch you guys soon. So going into deadlifts, one thing I always do is warm up with regular conventional. And the reason why I like warm up with conventional is actually my form that I'm originally used to. I can actually lift more weight conventional. The reason why I prefer sumo is because sumo puts a lot more emphasis on my quads, for me personally, as well as my glutes. And for me, one of the biggest things that I want to do is I want to make sure I get my quads bigger, as well as get my glutes bigger. I know it's not a goal that most guys have, but stronger glutes, bigger glutes gives you more aesthetic look. Especially even when you're on stage, like your ability to position yourself, your ability to position your body in the right poses really goes a long way. And just because, glutes are female trait doesn't mean, as guys, we shouldn't have some type of glute strength, but most importantly, some type of I'll say good shape. Keep it in good shape. Guys need ass too. Pause. But for right now, we went for 500, and that's really what I wanted to get. So I just wanted to get it for 2. This was the first one, then I did a reset and restarted the whole thing because the first one was good, felt really good. On the way up, had no resistance, and then the second one, I lost the grip. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like weight-wise, it's not that hard. I feel like what I messed up on was just the grip, and my grip will get better over time because again, I haven't deadlifted really in probably 3-4 months from deadlifting. Yeah, it's been a while. Especially, I like to take breaks from it and just come back to see how strong I am. But now I see how strong I am because I did a whole 4 months of just bodybuilding, and that really helped increase my strength. That's one thing I always tell people is bodybuilding will help you get stronger when it comes to your powerlifting lifts because you're working out the different muscle groups that you should have been training while training for powerlifting. Well, I mean, while you don't train for powerlifting, sorry. Because those muscle groups really do matter and they really give you a heads up. But here I failed. terribly. And then from that on, we went to the flat bench press. And for flat bench press, we did 4 sets of 10. Nothing too crazy. We only did 2 chest exercises because at the end of the day, I was already tired and gone from the deadlift, and all I wanted to do was really get my deadlift in today, as well as just get a good pump on my chest. So we went for 4 sets of 10 here. We started with 75s, and then we just kept it at 90s for the last 3 sets. And then from there on, we went to cable flies. But before cable flies, look at this right here. But I'm here dirty. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it is what it is. Happens. Somebody gotta clean that up, though. For real. But from here, this is the angle that I had because I did forget my tripod, which I recommend you never do when you're working out. Don't forget your tripod, especially if you like recording yourself, recording your form. Don't forget it. Always have it in your backpack. But one thing you guys are seeing me doing is pause the bottom for my last 2 reps. That's one thing I was doing for the dumbbell press. It's my first 8, just regular tempo, but my last 2, a 1 to 2 tempo, meaning 1 as I press up, but 2 on the way down, so I can wait, really focus on that eccentric, hold it at that stretch position, and then 1 and engage and press up. And then same thing when it comes to cable flies. But this time I switched it up to where it was a 2 to 1 tempo, meaning 1 right here, 1, boom, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, I did 3 seconds. What the fuck was this one? All right, shit, I just surprised myself. I didn't know I held the last one for that long. See? You surprise yourself sometimes. But nah, the tempo was 2 to 1. Basically, 2 seconds here, 1 at the bottom. 2 seconds here, 1 at the bottom. 2 seconds here, 1 at the bottom. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. I was like, what the hell did you just do? You just made myself look bad. Like you didn't know what you did. Nah, I'm playing with y'all. You gotta have fun with it, man. And if you mess up, you mess up in your commentary. It is what it is. I ain't perfect. Plus, this is a fresh YouTube channel, man. I'm just trying shit out. And here's the thing. I'm here to be authentic with you guys. I'm not here to lie to you, bullshit you. If I mess up on a word, you're gonna hear it, bro. Us as humans mess up on a daily basis. So why can't we just embrace that part of our journey? Like, yeah, bro, I messed up on my word. I messed up on my workout. And I know I can get better from it next time. Like, this is the reason why I do record these things, too. Is to be able to see my form, see my technique. So if you guys ever want to get better with your workouts, like, a great way to do it is to record this thing. Because when you record, you're able to tell what you're doing, your form, your technique, and how you're doing it properly. And if you're not, you can make those adjustments based off those videos. But yeah, that was it for that workout. My main focus was usually my deadlift. Because at the end of the day, I just wanted to really focus on where I was at form-wise. I wanted to see where I was at weight-wise as well, too. Especially with 500. I haven't tried that in a while, and I just wanted to see if I can get it for 2. I got it for 1.5. But yeah, man, like one of the biggest things is right now is, yeah, I'm about to show you guys a cooking video. And then show you that cooking video right now. But what was I going to say? I was going to say one of the biggest things. Oh, yeah, one of the biggest things right now is I'm just focusing on really just dialing in just the basics of my routine, basics of my workouts, basics of my form. Because I always do this like where once throughout the year, 1 week, I just focus on all my compound movements. And my main goal is to get these compound movements to be as effective with little to less pain as possible. Like after that sumo deadlift session, no back pain, no back soreness the next day. That's what I want every time. And the thing is, it won't happen every time. Because this is the thing. When the heavier you go, the more probably you're going to strain your back a little bit. It's bound to happen. But when you keep practicing on your form and routine and the things that make you feel confident in that lift, that's less likely you are to have these injuries. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this cooking video. Chef Carl in the building, yeah. So what this is basically me batch cooking. What batch cooking is, guys, basically when you're cooking a meal, just cook extra so therefore you can have other meals ready for tomorrow, ready for the next days, and just basically just prepping ahead. So with this meal, this was basically like vegetable stew with potatoes and grilled chicken. The grilled chicken I could have a lot more of, but for the vegetables, I had abundance of vegetables, I had abundance of potatoes, and the only thing I just needed was more chicken, right? I only had this platter, so I made use of this platter. And it was about 11 ounces of chicken, and let's be honest, I probably eat that in one sitting. But yeah, so from here on out, basically washing the chicken, cleaning it up, make sure, I get all that stickiness, juiciness, and stuff all off of it. That fucking makes sense. And then once we wash the chicken, my biggest goal is I wanted to make the chicken to where it's tender, it's juicy, and I could really season it with my own seasonings. And I'm going to show you guys the seasons. And what I used was basically the whole Maha steaks, salt, and just pepper. And then from there on, I added a little bit dabble of barbecue sauce towards the end when everything was ready to go, everything was prepped up. So from here, just marinating it a little bit. Once we marinate that, just mix it all together. Make sure it just sits there for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And while we wait for that, we're just going to wait for the potatoes to boil. And once the potatoes boil, my main goal is to cook them and then cook them and oven bake them. The reason why I boil them to make them softer so it's easier to oven bake them, it takes 5 minutes instead of it taking like 20 or 30. When you boil it, it takes 10, and then that's like a 15 minutes. It saves you 15 minutes, which is basically when you prep potatoes in the oven. Instead of just keeping them there raw and cold in the oven, boil them first. But yeah, the vegetable stew was good. Chicken was on the stove. And then the potatoes were ready, and I had to cut them. So from here, once we cut them, we put some salt, we put some pepper on them. We put some chicken-style seasoning on them, and then we stuck them in the oven. And we put them in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, just to really let it sit in there, let it cool down. Because for me, I like it crunchy. I'm not going to lie to you. I like it crunchy and I like it tasty. Whew. Now, when it comes to this, again, you want to make this your way, make it your way to where you enjoy these meals, add your own seasonings, add your own flavors, whatever you like. But keep the basics, which is basically potatoes, veggies, and chicken. Have the basics, and keep the basics of eating whole foods and making sure you're incorporating this within your lifestyle. That's the biggest thing, guys. Eating healthy is not hard. This is what eating healthy looks like. Eating healthy is not, let me eat chicken, broccoli, rice. No, eating healthy is finding ways to eat whole foods while making it enjoyable, while making it fun. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and thank you for watching, and peace!